Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're looking at some new cards which are coming out of the Rush Duel Battle Pack for 2022 and it's Volume 1. First card is Elation of the Mighty. This is a normal trap card with the requirement you can activate this when your opponent normal summons a monster. The effect is to choose one face-up normal monster your opponent controls. It gains 100 attack and defense points. The level of the monster your opponent normal summoned until the end of the turn. So potentially it can get up to, say for example, 1,000 attack points if you're assuming for a maximum monster, but more likely than not, if it's just a level 4 monster, that's an additional 400 attack points. It reminds me a little bit of an opposite of Burden of the Mighty, which actually reduces your opponent's monsters times their level times the 100 attack points basically. It does the same thing, but instead of increasing, it decreases your opponent's monsters. It is a requirement of only a normal summon though, which is the downside. If it had been also including special summons, it would have been a little bit more worthwhile. Fantasy Ladybug Pastel is a level 1 light attribute insect type normal monster with 700 attack and 100 defense. The heart on its back is this compassionate ladybug's trademark. It said if you touch it, you'll meet your true love. It's a very standardized monster with only 700 attack points. It's not a big threat. It's just an additional support card. Dream Ladybug Rainbow is a level 2 light attribute insect type normal monster with 700 attack and defense. The star on its back is this affectionate ladybug's trademark. As it draws the arc of the rainbow, it delivers happiness to everyone today. This is again one of those weak types of monsters. It's just not worthwhile running, at least not for the time being. It's just too weak a strategy. Archfiend Marmot of Nefariousness is a level 2 earth attribute beast type normal monster with 400 attack and 600 defense. A beaver with a demonic horn and wings, it attacks by throwing acorns. This is a card that's actually been transferred from the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very weak and it's only really useful as just part of a tribute. Hero of the East is a level 3 earth attribute warrior type normal monster, 1100 attack and 1000 defense. A samurai said to come from a land far to the east, he is a master of slicing things apart with the katana he wields. This card is another one that's been transferred over from the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think this did have some use similar to Misaki by Joey Wheeler. He might not have used it in the anime, but it's alongside the types of cards he'd use. It's got a balance attack and defense, and I think it's considered useful because it's part of the fusion materials for one of those brand new fusion monsters. And the final card is Frenzied Panda. This is a level 4 earth attribute beast type normal monster with 1200 attack and 1000 defense. A savage beast that carries a big bamboo stick for beating down its enemies. This is a card I actually remember getting a few of. I can't remember, it was either Metal Raiders or it was Magic Rulers. I think it was probably Magic Rulers before it became Spell Ruler, and I have one of those copies. It's a very standard, substandard monster. It's a normal monster, and even amongst other monsters that are quite weak within this game, there are still those that are 1300 or above that are level 4 that can easily overpower this card. What do you guys think of the various forms of support? I personally don't think there's any real use for any of them. Bar in large, I think that first trap card is okay. Everything else being normal monsters, it's just too weak. It's just kind of filler space that they're filling. Whatever you think, I'd love to hear those in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content.